Hey guys, welcome to the Fight Tonight channel. Friends, before starting to watch this video, I would like to ask you to subscribe to my channel. I really want to get 5000 subscribers on my YouTube channel. It's so close, thanks for supporting me guys. Gervonta Davis remains the biggest draw in boxing between 135 and 130 pounds, despite Teofimo Lopez claiming a superb victory to become a two-way champion, as a debate opened up on social media. In the wake of Lopez inflicting a second loss on Taylor, it was down to Floyd Mayweather's CEO Leonard Ellerbe to speak up once again, amid comments regarding who was higher pound for pound and who had the most earning power. Ellerbe put a few detractors of Tank strength. Tank Davis is coming off a massive fight making tens of millions of dollars, setting his kid's future up for life, pointing out Ellerbe. Teo is coming off a tremendous win to become a champ again. According to him, he made $1 million in the fight. Yeah, genius, you are right, it's no comparison. Gervonta Davis versus Teofimo Lopez. He added, "The business you generate will dictate your bottom line when you are a star. Tank versus Ryan just had a $23 million gate alone. Meanwhile, Teofimo Lopez had a great performance and crowd in the MSG Theater, but it probably generated 600,000 or a little more." Reminding Lopez fans that his father predicted his fight with George Kambosos Jr. would sell 2 million pay-per-views, Ellerbe added, "As a side, we got JLO and we are doing 2 million buys." It's probably the most idiotic comment I've heard from a trainer-manager in the last 20 years. The sad part is he's delusional, as believed these announcers. At the time, Ellerbe stated, wishing him, Teofimo Lopez, a speedy recovery. "COVID is no joke. It has damaged so many families around the world." Teo and his poops have told everyone they predict 2 million pay-per-view buys for his fight against Kambosos. One thing for sure before testing positive, ticket sales were completely trash. Pay-per-view figures. On today's figures, Ellerbe concluded, what fighters are making that kind of a breed he is referencing. The fighters who are getting it are the ones generated substantial revenue. The old man will have a field day with this one. I sure can't say that, but Teo Lopez can say he has big wins over unified and undisputed champs, and I made $1 million despite my 2 big wins. What happens when he goes to the bank and asks the teller, what can I get in exchange for this belt? I just won off the champ. Despite the win, Teofimo Lopez seems no closer to a fight with Gervonta Davis, judging by those comments. A video has appeared online of how American top lightweight boxers Devin Haney and Shakur Stevenson both turned out to be at the same party over the weekend. Eyewitnesses claim that Shakur sent the absolute champion of the category up to 135 a bottle with a bulletin board and the inscription "sign a contract." Devin Haney and Shakur Stevenson both ended up at the same party over the weekend. It's claimed Shakur sent Haney a bottle with a message board. Devin, as can be seen from his message on Twitter, cannot be penetrated by such antics. Clone shit, Bob Arum and we have no idea what he is talking about. He is just trying to show off and PR, Haney wrote, because if there was a contract, we would have gone to a promotion auction. He is my mandatory challenger. Haney was offered 3 options for the next fight. In general, Devin says when Shakur really wants to fight, then let him tell his promoter. WBC junior welterweight champion Regis Prograis is getting ready for the first title defense of his second world title reign. According to undisputed lightweight world champion Devin Haney, he called promoter Eddie Hearn to explore a potential fight with Prograis. However, he also warned that Haney would suffer a punishing defeat, and that defeat would likely end inside the distance. I love that fight. Devin Prograis is in a tough spot. He got to fight somebody because a lot of people thought he lost. So he in a really tough spot right now. He is like he could go up to 30, he could stay at 35, he could fight again rematch, or he got to fight Tank, or he got to fight Shakur, or he can come up to 30 and mess with the bigger guys up at 30. So I think he has to do something big if he wants to fight me. And with it, Prograis said. Shakur Stevenson names American knockout artist who will take over boxing. As frustration grows with certain top heavyweights and their continued inability to agree terms to fight one another, fans could be forgiven for looking ahead and discussing who the future kings of the division may be. However, in a recent interview, two-way world champion Shakur Stevenson revealed that he was backing countryman and stablemate Jared Anderson to take over. I think Big Baby is one of the new heavyweights that is going to take over boxing. He's a beast. Anderson has made a picture-perfect start to his professional career, defeating all 40 men to share the ring with him inside distance. His next fight, however, will be his toughest yet, when he takes on former top Kazakh amateur John Kasavutsky. After Haney retained his titles, Stevenson, who many predict will be the future ruler at 135 pounds, entered the ring, hoping to hype the All-American clash. Although Haney made his exit shortly, after was just time for a quick exchange between the two, with the Undisputed King telling the 25-year-old that he is still number one, to which Stevenson quickly responded with, "For now, bro." Stevenson may get a shot at the belts without fighting Haney, with the champ pondering a move up to 140 pounds, after struggles making the weight. Haney is a man in demand with top-rank promoter Bob Arum, saying he could offer him, Shakur, Teofimo Lopez or a rematch. Haney himself has reportedly made contact with Eddie Hearn to make a fight against Regis Prograis at super lightweight. As for Shakur Stevenson, he has admitted the money fight for him would be against Tank Davis, which would be a fascinating clash of styles. Davis is coming off a career-best win over Ryan Garcia, and it's now one of the hottest properties in the sport. Jermaine Ortiz, I will surprise everybody again, versus Shakur Stevenson, is a fight to make. Jermaine Ortiz is confident he will surprise Shakur Stevenson. Ortiz just hopes that he gets that opportunity versus Stevenson to prove that he is an even better fighter than the one who tested opponent in their 12-round bout. The 27-year-old Ortiz was scheduled to fight for the first time Saturday night since his unanimous point loss 7 months ago, but he withdrew from the fight on Friday after struggling to make weight, which Ortiz indicates was due to suffering a back injury in training camp. I would love to get a fight with Shakur. I don't know if Devin Haney is gonna stay around at 135 pounds. I would love to get a fight with Devin Haney. You know, I just wanna fight the top guys. I won a world title. Any fighter that's gonna get me a world title. And I believe Shakur Stevenson, that fight could be a world title. Obviously, Devin Haney could be for a world title. Ortiz recently signed a promoter agreement with Bob Arum's Top Rank, which has promoted Stevenson throughout the two-division champion's 6-year professional career. I think it would be an easy fight to make, Ortiz said. I wanna fight him. I'm pretty sure he is willing to fight me, and he needs an opponent to fight at the end of the year. And if Devin Haney drops them belts, then it would be a perfect opportunity for us to fight for a world title. I feel like I'm a win. I just feel like my style, I can adapt, and I'ma give everybody a surprise like I always do. Every fight I surprise everybody. They always adapt me because they don't get to see the things I get to see. They see things from the outside, and then once I go in there and perform, they will be like, "Oh wow, he surprised me." And I will do that against versus Shakur Stevenson. I will surprise everybody, Ortiz said. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like this video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel.